Jesus says, the hour has come for the Son of Man to be glorified. Very truly I tell you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains just a single grain. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. Those who love their life lose it, and those who hate their life in this world will keep it for eternal life. Whoever serves me must follow me, and where I am, there will my servant be also. Whoever serves me, the Father will honor. So that informs what he says later about being drawn. That, to me, though, that particular thing is part of the heart of Christian faith, because it's saying some very important things. It's saying that only by death comes life, that only by spending life do we keep life, and only by service comes greatness. At least that's what some of the commentaries say, and certainly how I read it.
Sure.
And so then he goes on and he's saying to where you are, he says, now is the judgment of this world, now the ruler of this world will be driven out. And I, when I am lifted from the earth, will draw all people to myself. So, of course, we have the literal lifting with the cross.
Right.
And we have the figurative, the metaphorical lifting up of all going to him. So your question was, what's the role of the believer?
Yeah.
Big. You got to come to the table. This isn't a passive faith.
Right.
You have to. I mean, he says very clearly. You have to give your life to God.
Right.
And you have to live that way. All the other things are slough, it has to slough away. And I kept thinking when I was reading this passage about the song that we sing in the early service, I wrote it down, so I cling to the cross.
Right.
I cling to the cross and everything it means. I know it's the only hope for saving me. For without your great mercy, I would be forever lost. But the end thing we sing over and over, the world behind me, the cross before me, the world behind me, the cross before me, no turning back, no turning back. And to me, Jesus is very clearly saying, you gotta give it up, you gotta come to me, you gotta come to me, to where I am on the cross, this high voltage high voltage symbol of God. It's thrilling, it's dynamic and ever-changing, it's kind of terrifying,
Of course.
and it's ultimately the great fulfillment of being human.